Hey there, kiddos! So, you're reading the title of this video, and you're thinking, what really is the most insane VHS tape ever made? Some of you might actually guess this right, but some of you might just cheat and skip through the video, or you've seen the thumbnail. But this VHS tape came from a board game of all things, and it was from the 90s as well. But for a little bit of context, in the early 90s, interactive board games were on the rise, with games like Clue and Nightmare. And funny I mentioned Nightmare because the same company that made Nightmare, a couple of cowboys, actually made this VHS tape I'm going to be talking about today. So if you already don't know, you might just be thinking, what the hell am I talking about? Well, the VHS tape I am talking about is Rap Rat. Yes, it's that Rap Rat that was a VHS tape for a board game, so it was one of the first interactive board games, and funny about it, it was made down here in Australia. Also, why this thing exists, I really don't know. But today I'm going to have a look at the commercial of the board game, and then I'm actually going to dive into the VHS tape itself and really show you why it is the most insane VHS tape ever made. Before we get into that, I'm going to quickly mention that I have started up my YouTube memberships on this channel. So now I'll have a little join button next to the subscribe button on my videos or on my channel. And if you click that join button, you'll see the 3 different tiers I have where you get certain benefits for signing up to each tier. But if you want to hear a bit more about that, I'll talk about it a bit more at the end of the video. But anyways, let's dive into the commercial to see what we're getting ourselves into.
Busted! Y'all ready?
He's in a shopping center now, showing you how.
Oh, okay, settle down. I have no idea what's going on here because it's just constant zooms in and out and constant cutting. I can't focus on anything. Also, let me say that Rap Rat, both as a puppet and as a wearable suit, is fucking horrifying.
He looks like a tumor.
Having fun as he aim. Hey, Rap Rat's the name.
I have a feeling that this commercial is going to wrap the whole way through, but the actual game itself isn't going to do that. But oh my lord, I literally can't focus on anything. It is ridiculous. Like, will this just calm down for a moment? Like, I'm honestly lucky I don't have epilepsy. Otherwise, I would be on the ground right now.
The video board game.
Rap rat!
For kids who just want to have fun.
Oh no. Rap Rat has slaves now? Also, from what I can see of the 0.1 seconds you can see of their faces, it doesn't look like they're enjoying it. But hey, it's a bit of a stretch because you can't even really see their faces anyways.
So turn on your set, slide in the cassette and play.
Rap rat!
It's VHS, it's A-OK, it's kids entertainment that's here to stay. The video board game.
I know I'm repeating myself here, but how is anyone actually meant to know what the board game is about from this commercial? Like, I'm watching it and I am dazed and confused. Also, the commercial likes to not show the board game itself. Like, I've seen the board game for maybe a second, and everything else has just been Rap Rat busting a move or having a seizure.
Rap rat!
So get mellow, get yellow, get the video board game, Rap Rat.
I'll tell you what this actually reminds me of. Saw. It sounds like a stretch, but hear me out. The editing styles look exactly the same. I'll have a comparison right after this. You will see what I mean.
Rap rat!
So get mellow, get...
It makes me wonder, did James Wan draw inspiration from this commercial for Saw?
He ain't no ghost, he's the most. The video...
Okay, never mind. Maybe the cutting was a good thing because now seeing Rap Rat just stare into my soul for a second straight, it's in my brain. I'm not getting it out. It's implanted in my brain. That image, it's just stuck there. It's not going anywhere. So, looking at the commercial, the only thing we really got out of it was that the board game's called Rap Rat and that Rap Rat is horrifying. That's very useful information to kids, isn't it? Like, to know what the board game's about and know what kind of game it is. No, it wasn't. It's just a waste of time. But also, speaking of the game, let's watch the VHS tape that came along with the board game itself. Alright, I gotta pray before this VHS tape plays that I don't get copyright claimed.
The TV is on.
Yeah, isn't that obvious if I literally turn the TV on and just put the VHS tape in?
Rap Rat's inside. The game is set up. The pieces are ready. The stage is set for the new King of Rap.
Yeah, because I totally have the board game with me right now. Also, hearing Rap Rat is inside it doesn't sound good.
The TV is on.
Okay, yeah, you said that already. Like, you're kind of repeating yourself.
Rap Rat is a board game that you play with a video.
Alright, So, the narrator tells us that to play the board game, you have to watch the video with it. And in the board game, you have your own piece of cheese that you take around the board. You basically roll a dice. If you land on your color, you get a piece of your cheese. Or if you go back to the start again, you get a piece of your cheese. The actual VHS tape itself has 3 games where it progressively gets harder. So the first game's meant to be the easiest, middle one's meant to be like the medium difficulty, and then the last one's meant to be the hardest one. Also, if you get all your pieces of cheese and win the game before Rap Rat eats all the cheese on the screen, you say Rap Rat and then stop the tape. But if Rap Rat eats all the cheese before you get all your pieces, then he wins. Also, let me just say that seeing Rap Rat in the darkness like that with nothing around him but just him in the center is horrifying. Like, when seeing that image of Rap Rat just in darkness by himself, it wouldn't surprise me if, like, after you see that, you get possessed or something.
Wait for Rap Rat to appear and listen very carefully to what he has to say.
I would literally shit my pants if Rap Rat jumped out of my TV. And look, in the tape itself, he looks pretty close to jumping out of the TV anyway. Like, the camera's that close to him half the time.
Rap Rat may pop up at any point in the game to the sound of a...
Okay, that makes it a little less scary, but I know for sure that Rap Rat has traumatized a lot of children.
When he appears and you hear the... You must stop playing at once and listen to him. If he asks you to do something, you must do it, because he's Rap Rat and he's the boss.
What if you don't? Will Rap Rat just like suck you into the VHS tape and then eat you whole? So now we know the rules of the game, let's see how the actual games themselves go.
Lights! Camera! Action!
Oh, I didn't expect that voice. I really don't know what I expected here, but that wasn't it, Chief.
Now you're looking at a star attraction. I'm history in the making, and all yours for the taking. I'm the talk of the town, the cold side of cool.
I swear if Rap Rat's just going to rhyme the whole time, I'm going to lose it. Like, isn't he meant to rap? It's a rap rat, not rhyme rat. Which, by the way, yes, I know that a lot of rap is just rhyming, but still, it's a bit different.
You gotta do it my way. The first rule is you gotta listen to me, cause that's the key to winning, you see. The second rule is easy. When it's your go, give that...
What's with Rap Rat's movements? It doesn't match up with what he's saying at all, and it's quite disturbing because it's not human at all. It just looks so unnatural. By the way, the zoom in on his eyes definitely doesn't help. Come to think of it, no wonder why this is a creepypasta. This shit's scarier than 90% of jump scares.
Dice a throw. Make it fast and you won't come...
Can you please stop zooming into the rat's eyes? I thought you were meant to be friendly to kids, but even now as a 22-year-old adult, I am unsettled by this bloody thing.
So, at ease, please, and smile, and everybody say, cheese!
Cheese.
Oh, yeah!
Why is that laugh so disturbing? Like, I'm really surprised that no one hasn't made like a fan film, like a horror movie of Rap Rat being the villain, because that would be pretty disturbing.
If you're ready to play, I'll be on my way. Who's the oldest?
Well, it's just me if I was playing, so I'm the oldest and the youngest if I was actually playing this game.
You're the lucky one who's gonna start all the fun. Oh, yeah!
Alright.
Okay! Let's go!
Phew. Rap Rat's gone for a while. Well, at least I hope so. Because that rap was getting really... What was that? Probably just a neighbor's dog or something.
I'm back!
Fuck me. You back already? It's literally only been a minute. Does he really only go away for 1 minute and then pops his ugly head back again?
And say cheese!
What was that? Like, that looks so disturbing. That looks like I edited it to make Rap Rat look more disturbing. But no, this is actually in the tape. I am not joking. This is 100% real.
Miss a turn, cause you just gotta learn.
Rap Rat just looks like he's flipping off the viewer. He's just like, what an asshole.
Miss a turn, cause you gotta learn.
Oh, so Rap Rat really is a massive gaping asshole. Good to know.
I'm back with a rat attack.
I really wish you weren't. It was nicer not having you here.
Yo, busted. Caught red-handed, you're staying where you landed. You gotta put your hands on your head, yeah.
Damn, Rap Rat, do you ever give the player something helpful or nice to them at all? Seems like you just like punishing them. Well, if you ask me, it kind of suits the character that Rap Rat likes punishing the player because that thing is disturbing. By the way, he literally only says once in the game that you can take a piece of cheese, like when he pops up. So this is pretty much how the tape goes all the way through the game. So let's see what happens if you actually lose the game. That alarm is terrifying because I know that Rap Rat's right around the corner.
I've eaten the cheese, so the game is over. I won it with ease, so a round of applause, please.
You really don't deserve an applause after disturbing me for the past 15 minutes. I should check what that is.
Game 2, and it's just for you and you and you.
I really don't want to play game 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Why does Rap Rat have to be so close to the camera when he's counting to 10? Like, is it really needed?
That was the end, and I think you'll agree the key to game 3 is speed.
Yeah, no shit, since if you're playing this game with a few people, you nearly don't even have enough time to actually get the pieces of cheese to win the game. Well, that's unless you get lucky dice rolls, but the chances of that happening is very slim.
Next time you'll go fast and not be the last. But.
Did Rap Rat just say fuck? Like, listen to this again. Surely I'm not the only one hearing this, but with the glitching sounds where it's like, it sounds like he's just saying,
But, because the game is over. We'll play again some other day.
well, I know that I definitely won't be, but I definitely hope you're not hinting towards something else.
See ya!
Ugh, thank heavens he's gone. But now, I don't have to think of Rap Rat ever again, besides from having it implanted into my brain. Why did I hear that again? Alright, I gotta go check that.
Cheese!
So I really hope you enjoyed this video as it's something different for the YouTube channel, and if you did, please make sure to give it a like and let me know what you thought in the comments. Also, if you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe. You should definitely make sure to join my Discord as well so you can talk to amazing people and get notified when new content comes out. And also, I've officially set up my YouTube memberships. As I said at the start of the video, I set this up for you all, which is basically the same as my Patreon, but on YouTube. You'll receive shoutouts at the end of my videos no matter what tier you are, but also you'll receive more perks depending on what tier you sign up to. In the first tier, called Little Old Member, you get exclusive badges, emojis, and as I mentioned before, a shout out at the end of my videos. In the second tier, called a Big Member, you will get all those things as well as early access to new videos, and more frequent updates on my videos as well. My last tier, called the Damn tier, and in this tier you'll be able to connect with me even more than anyone else, and you also get to suggest videos for me to make in the future. Anyways, with all that said and done, onto the Patreon shoutouts. Shout out to Diamond Pony and Madeline Stringer for signing up to my $2 pirate tier. Also, massive shout out to Juliet Wakefield for signing up to my $5 pusher tier. And lastly, massive shout out to Sam M1994 for signing up to my $10 Pee Wee Herman tier. If you want to get your name in my videos, make sure to click the Patreon link in the description, or click the join button and find out information about my YouTube memberships I'm offering, and you can get your name in my videos as well. Anyways, I'll see you on the next one.